Good afternoon. It's Saturday, November 8th. Saturday, November 9th. Just climbed up in the stand for our last afternoon sit. I'm back in the same bottom. Hopefully we can make something happen. I saw 9 deer this morning, and 8 of them were does, and one of them was a small basket 8. So in the last 24 hours, I've seen four deer here that were, 2.5-year-old deer. So hoping that a 3.5 or older will come through this evening. I'm sick right now. That was a big deer. Gosh. I just, them two does walked down the back of down the creek right there. And 5 minutes later, I hear something like walking and look up, and there's just a huge buck 50 yards on the other side of that creek over there. And it's fairly thick, and I don't know. I probably could have sent a shot down through there if I had to, but there's so much stuff in the way. Anyway, there was 3 does out in the field, and he went out there and chased one of them back in the woods behind me. And she went the other way, or she kind of went just straight in the woods. And then she kind of veered my way and was walking like right behind my tree. And she walked right up to my tree, probably like 8 yards on the other side of it, and started getting kind of spooky. And then a guy walked down the road talking on the phone. And ran her off. But anyway, we got about at least an hour until dark, so maybe she'll run back by and he'll follow her. I made some buck grunts at him, and they kind of had his attention, but not too much. So maybe he'll come back in here looking for a fight or something. I don't know. That was awesome, but man, that made me sick. I feel like I'm about to throw up right now. Please go down. Yeah. It's been about 20 minutes since I shot. That doe come back after that guy ran her off, or that guy came by and ran all the deer off. Not intentionally, but doe came back down through here and he come behind her about 100 yards. And he come down about 100 yards from her, or behind her, and she crossed the creek down here in the bottom, which I didn't really want her to. I didn't have very many, or hardly any shooting lanes down through there. But anyway, then a little buck come up. A little buck come up behind me up here, and I was right in the middle of all of it. And so anyway, he just followed her, the doe, and came right there at like 30 or 31 yards, and there was some trash in the way. There's trash in the way every shot I take around here, I swear. But anyway, I squeezed it off, and it looked like I hit a little bit left and hit like in front of his shoulder and in the neck right here. And I mean, he's pouring blood, but he just walked up the hill there and laid down and sat there for about 5 minutes, and then he stood up and went to the left about 10 feet, and I think he bedded back down because I couldn't see him anymore, and I didn't see him leave. I don't know where he went, but I'm gonna just try to sneak down out of here and go back to the cabin for 4, 5, 6 hours probably, and come back out here around midnight or 10 or something and see if we can't find him. So, got my fingers crossed that he's dead. I hope he's dead. I hope he's going down, but that is a big deer. That is the biggest deer I've seen hunting in my life, I believe. I mean, it's a 130, 140 for sure. So, Lord, please let me get him. Please let him be down, Lord. But I'll see y'all in a little bit.
Keep trailing it. Oh my God.
Dude, he's been dead a long time. Dude, look at that freaking. Oh my God, dude. Hey.
I freaking love you. I love you, man. Dude, that's a big buck.
Oh my God. No way.
Dude, that's awesome.
No way. You don't have that other phone, do you?
Yeah.
You got it in your pocket?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Is it?
Yeah. No way, man. I got him. Got him. Yeah. He's pretty big. Yeah, we're 30 yards from the road. He crossed the road and went 30 yards over here. Yeah, we've been driving by. We done drove by him 3 times, and we went and looked for Coleman's deer and found his deer too. Well, y'all, here he is. This is a big deer I shot this afternoon. He didn't go 100 yards from where I shot him. He went across the creek and went in that oak hollow on the side of that hill, and I saw him bed down, and I knew he was pretty hurt. And then some cars went by because the road was right there, and I kind of lost sight of him, and so I backed out, and we just eased by the road, went and looked for Coleman's deer and found it too. So we got 2 bucks on the ground this evening. But anyway, he come up right over the driveway and went about 30 yards on the other side of this fence line, and here he is. So we made it happen in 4 days in Kentucky. We got 2 bucks on the ground. Coleman's my best friend ever now. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for letting me come out here.
No problem.
He's a freaking stud, dude. Biggest deer I've ever killed.
Yeah, he's nice. He's big.
That's sweet, dude. Appreciate it.